Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Dome Scoped here, and you're tuned into another ground level gaming production. Halo 5 is on the docket, and we are going to do one more, third and final aiming video. I've done two already, and this one I'm going to try to combine all the knowledge I've learned from the other ones and watching other videos and kind of put it all into one. So I hope you guys are ready to hopefully improve your aiming game, because that's really what it's all about. Here's a little look at my stats here, although I would have to say most of my kills don't have anything to do with aiming. I'm kind of a griff ball advocate. See, as you can see, my tool of destruction is the gravity hammer. Anyway, let's get into some aiming tips and tricks that you guys can use to help out in your multiplayer experience. Halo 5 has been kind of an issue when it comes to aiming and whatnot. There's a lot of different settings that you can play around with, so I'm going to kind of try to clear some up. First thing, button configuration. I try out jumper bumper or something besides default. Default really isn't the best. I personally use my own custom one. I use hell jumper, and then I do a couple custom button mapping on Xbox dashboard, and that allows for me to do exactly what I really want to do. If you guys are interested in that, I'll have a link to a video. If you guys are interested in making your own custom one as well, you can really do anything you want to do now. There are some negatives to it, but overall I think the negatives aren't as good, aren't as many as the positives. So let's get into it. Definitely check out which button configuration you want. Try jumper bumper or anything besides default. As far as look sensitivity, if you're new to the game, give it a try at 3 and slowly work your way up. I've worked my way up to 5. I used to do 7 and I'm down to 5, but only for this reason that I'm going to explain right now. Look acceleration is one thing that I've kind of been turned off to based on some YouTube videos and so forth, but I turned it up a little bit, and I do actually like it so long as you turn down your look sensitivity a little bit. I used to have it on 7, and with a higher look sensitivity or look acceleration, I was kind of all over the place. So if you are going to try a higher look acceleration, which I do recommend, especially if you are fast-paced at avoiding shots and just jumping up and around and jumping around people, hitting them in the back, all sorts of crazy, doing 360s, you know, all that. Definitely up your look acceleration and see how you like that. With that being said, if you do up it to 3, 4, 5, maybe think about putting your look sensitivity down 1 or 2 as well, just to counteract that. Alright, so a couple other things to go over here. Inner and outer dead zone. If you guys have a newer controller, which I'm sure you do, I mean, I have to buy a new controller like every 3 months because these Xbox controllers break all the time. Like a button will just fall off. I don't know what's going on with that, but thank you, Bill Gates and Microsoft, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, put these to 0. They have them different to start out. Just put them to 0 if you have a newer controller. If you don't, you might want to think about raising them, because it's basically for, say you were to just like let your just not even touch your controller. If it drifts left and right, up and down, that's kind of what that's for. If you don't have that issue, put them down to 0. It is definitely the way to go. A couple other options. Hold to clamor. Turn it off. Definitely. Clench protection off. You toggle crouch. I have that on. You know, basically play around. They have a lot of options in this one, as opposed to in other games. So the one thing that I would just basically want to let you guys try out, or have you try out, is try turning your look acceleration up a little bit. Don't be afraid of it. It basically means that once you hit the edge, when your joystick hits the edge, you're going to start accelerating fast, and that basically will allow you to turn around faster and to, you know, even just do 90-degree turns to your left or right to get those shots you need. That being said, if you do turn it up too high and you notice you're kind of all over the place, turn your look sensitivity down a smidge, and that can help you with the counteracting that. And then once you do get comfortable with your sensitivity and your button layout, you should be able to start landing more shots. If you are interested in making a custom layout like I have, the one I actually invented is, I call it Nade Flinger, and essentially left thumbstick in is thruster pack, and right thumbstick in is nade throw. With a couple other variations there. So it's very different than what other people do, but I think it's very intuitive, and I really like it, and it really helps out my game. So I'm going to stick with it. If you guys are interested in that, leave me a comment if you need help doing the button mapping and whatnot. Otherwise, I do have a video if you want to check my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys checking it out, and if you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. We'll see you guys on the next video, and hopefully this video helped out a little bit with your aiming. Thank you so much.